So welcome everyone to another new episode of TrexTalk. And today we have with us is Benjamin Heng.
Hi everyone. Thanks for inviting.
No problem, man. So today we have some questions that we would like to ask, which I think a lot of people over the years they in fact do a lot of asset progression. So today we'll be focusing on the asset progression, and then with some questions like how early you should be doing it, and then is it a good way to actually elevate your property to the next level as well. Okay, so here we go. So the first question that we have for you: can upgrading too early trap you financially later?
Trap you financially later. I always say when you can, just upgrade. Faster upgrade. Go and upgrade already. Buy big. Because we hear so many times from my parents' days also, I should have bought. So gone are the days. I think in recent years, the clients that we meet, right, is they are very educated now. In fact, we don't really need to educate them so much now. You know, like maybe 10 years ago, as near as 10 years ago, there are some buyers or rather clients, they still think like, oh, let me fully pay my HDB, then I don't have to worry about my down payment in future. But these days, because of inflation and all, and we've seen so many successful stories of upgrading, all these our friends or our clients, they actually know that, hey, look, the faster you upgrade, the more you benefit from it. Yeah. So if you ask me, of course you have to buy within your means, and we have also heard cases of, especially after COVID, where they cannot afford the down payment because they overstretch.
Yep.
Yeah. So you need to consult.
Of course.
Consultants like us lah. Then we will guide you through on what to buy and what to also you need to have extra cash so that you will not be burned out.
Yeah.
So if you ask me that, yeah, of course it may happen if you overstretch. Yeah.
So I think important things to take note is when we are in fact doing like asset progression, all that is clients needs to really understand their financial health first.
Yes.
And don't leverage too much and then overstretch. Of course, I think important part over here is why don't overstretch is also because you don't want to example 1 year you go for three times holiday, then you have to forgo one. It doesn't justify your lifestyle if you are actually having difficulties in terms of doing so. So
Yes.
I think important part over here to just let everyone know is upgrade within your means. Of course, if you got the chance to change to something that is a bigger houses, all that, I think that's perfectly fine.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
For sure.
Yes. So moving on to the next question. What is the smallest income you have seen someone use to pull off an upgrade smartly?
Smallest income. Wow. I think depend on age also. So I would say from $6,000, it's doable because usually these clients they already bought their first BTO, and then from there they make some cash.
Yep.
Then with that spare cash, you can afford to upgrade to a private property with that down payment, and also because with a 5,000-6,000, you can easily borrow 750 to 800.
5,000. In
loan.
fact, you can buy a property up to about 750,000.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's for private property because with the max loan of a 75%, that will actually equates to about 560,000.
Yes.
Yeah.
So just to share a little bit, maybe they bought a 400,000 BTO, and then after that they cash out 900,000.
Yep.
So with the spare cash and then with what they've already paid after that 5 years, easy. You can borrow buy up to 750, borrow 500 plus, then with your spare cash, 1.2 mil, maybe thereabouts.
Yeah, you can constantly upgrade to probably 1.2, 1.3 mil.
Like my Lauta here, very successful story.
Yeah. So I think importantly is even if today you are at a household income of about 5,000-6,000, don't limit yourself not to do an upgrade, because importantly is if you guys are still healthy and all, you should be still working until the age 65, because by the time if you were to upgrade, if currently you were to upgrade to a 1.3 million property, and then over the cost of the duration, if you want to sell off, the property might be worth even more.
Yes, for
Yeah.
sure.
So I think that is one way that to also, like what you mentioned just now, is to curb inflation lah.
Yes.
The worst thing that can happen is probably if you don't have the means to pay for the mortgage loan, the most is you sell lor.
Yes.
But if you sell off, you of course take back your capital and your profit, everything. Then the most is you can always do a downgrade to a smaller version
Correct.
and still have cash on hand. I think that's the important message that I mean to send it across to all the viewers over here. Yeah,
That's right.
Okay, next question. What's the biggest cash out you have seen from a client downsizing, and how did they pull it off?
For what I've seen, would probably be landed housing. So I had a client who sold a semi-D. Yeah, not extravagant type of more than 10 mil one. Actually got one, but he hasn't sold yet.
Okay.
So this one is probably 5-6 mil region. Yeah, then downgrade to a 5-room flat. Yeah, and very comfortable. Very, very comfortable. Easily 5 mil cash take back. Yeah, so
So how old is this client?
oh, he's not that young lah. He's in his 60s lah. Yeah.
60s with yeah, I think that's a good way lah.
Yes, definitely. That's all what we all aspire for.
Yeah, of course, of course. So previously he was staying at a
Semi-D.
semi-D. So now he changed to a
5-room HDB.
so cash on hand will have a
Fully
couple
paid some more.
fully paid. So cash on hand will be a couple of millions lah.
At least
Yeah.
at least 4-5 million. Yeah. So can you imagine that you go and easily 轻轻踩踩 a fixed D monthly is quite
Yeah, because I think important part over here is to also allow let Singaporean knows that the importance of having how much for retirement. If you are age 65 all the way to a Singapore average living age of about 84 years old, total of these 19 years, we really need to have at least okay, we based on today is like 689,000. Okay, but that again is haven't include cost of living getting higher or lower? Higher lah.
Definitely.
All you know is always higher, and then inflation is really real.
very real.
Yeah, so this is one way that for clients to keep upgrading, I think that's important because by the time they were to really retire, they need to have at least $1 million in cash. Yeah, for them to retire comfortably.
Yes.
Okay, so number 4 question, the 4th question over here. What's the most surprising things you have learned from clients about why they want to upgrade?
Because of rich family? No, I'm kidding. Actually, I haven't seen any surprising thing about upgrading, and I don't know whether I can say.
Just say first.
I got
anyone
clients. Okay, don't come and ask me. I got clients. They actually purposely don't get married. Then they can buy 2.
Okay.
Yeah, they very trust each other lah. So they actually stay in HDB. So one name HDB and then another name private condo.
Okay.
Yeah, so this one counted or not? Surprising lor. They really never get married because they say that's what they want to do. The one later, wow, very mafan. Need to decouple lah, what lah, 101, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't ask me who, but I thought it was very interesting because they are in their 30s. So not very young, not very old also, but they know exactly what they want to do.
Why a lot of my clients choose to constantly upgrade is also because of environment wise slightly better as compared to probably a HDB, because if you have like kids growing up along the way, from the kids to teenage, then of course environment wise some of them they love to go to the pool and all, and then if you do a lot of the hosting gathering, you can always book a barbecue pit within the same development. So and some of them usually like shift to within a kilometer because there's a need for to enter into a primary schools and all. So all of them have different ideas and all, and even like we have cases whereby clients who shift within 1 kilometer to school just by renting, but in between they also understand that instead of just paying a rental monthly, they themselves, in fact, husband and wife bought one property each. So this is a way of upgrading as well, because by the time by the time the lease ended, they do have the options either to go and stay at the one they purchased. If not, they can always constantly sold off either one or two properties and then to upgrade again. I think that's the important part which a lot of clients are doing, and then they know how to do it as well.
Proper planning.
Yeah, importantly is they know the importance of increasing their property net worth as well.
Yes,
definitely. Okay, so coming to the next question. Upgrading is just a never-ending game for realtors to make money.
Of course lah.
What's one thing you would like to tell people who believe that?
I would think there will always be haters. Haters is gonna hate what? You know, they will always say, "Oh, property agent, of course, say like that. They need to what or what." But to be frank, of course lah, because we're property agents, right? Then what do? You know, we help our agents, be it buy, sell, rent. Yeah. But what is most gratifying, I feel, is all the testimonials that we have when after the transaction is done, and they really thank you and from the bottom of the heart and say that, hey Benji, good job, you know, or Eric, good job, thank you, you really help us, you know.
Yep.
Yeah, be it rental or a sale
or even purchase.
Yes. Yeah, like right now I'm helping a Swiss tenant. Now he's going to become my buyer because Switzerland one, so no need to pay ABSD. He's looking to buy a dual key unit so he can stay in one and then rent out another one. So, you know, that one is I asked him and I proposed to him, hey, why not? Because you're paying 4,000 a month. Yeah, and it's just going down the drain. Whereas if you were to buy something, down payment is about 5,000 plus a month, and you still can get 2,000 plus a rental. You know, you are actually decreasing your monthly, and then you're paying to yourself. Yeah, things like that. So, of course, like you say, agents, of course, for commission, but we do that because we want to elevate our client.
Yep.
Yeah, not just in value, but also their pocket.
Yeah. Because to me, I think upgrading is an important part of clients or even myself in terms of the real estate journey. I can't be simply holding on to, example, I got cases whereby a customer who refused to upgrade since day one having a BTO and all, you know, ultimately what will happen when you reach a retirement age? Is it enough to retire? The answer is no. So I don't wish to get caught in this kind of situation, which I have seen before. So I think over here is what most of clients are doing is constantly upgrade, because they also understand that the only way to really get to retirement earlier is to really work hard now, stay healthy, keep on changing to a bigger unit, and then that is where we can curb inflation, cost of living, and then by the time you reach a retirement age, we need not say it to be at 65 you retire. It can be probably 60, but again, in between over here, the steps and methods that we are going through with them, or even for myself, I think it is beneficial for all of them. So again, yes, it is still making money, but I think importantly is every single customer out there also make money and improve their life along the way.
Do you realize also, bro, that a lot of our videos are comments, right? So there will always be those haters.
Yeah, they can continue.
Your agents, she'll say must sell, must buy, must what. They always say. Then I get a lot of such comments, which is, wow, so expensive, what.
But again, everything is expensive now.
No, so I think these buyers, they are the type that they don't really go and take action.
They don't take action. They will just...
They won't know. No? They're still stuck
shopping around.
They're still stuck in the, I buy a 500,000 fully paid. That's it.
So when the price keeps going up, they will say, "Aiya, last time I never buy." But again,
so familiar.
Too bad, you know.
Yes.
So this is one thing I think a lot of our clients, they really understand the fact of why keep on constant upgrading is an important part of their life too.
Yes.
Yeah. Alright, so with that, we have come to the end of this week's TrexTalk. So thank you, Benjamin, for coming here to share with us. And then we will see you guys in the next episode of TrexTalk. Thank you.